in this organization for many, many years and have been able to succeed not only with the product to be healthy, losing weight, just being healthy overall, with energy, being clear-minded on a daily basis, but to know that I can also make this a business if I want by the effort I put into it. So I just want to say thank you to Keisha, and she wasn't able to be on the line tonight, but I do want to thank her. But I do want to introduce to you tonight, though, I do have someone coming on who's been in this industry for many years. After failing in the industry of direct sales for over 20 years, she said yes one more time. And her weight loss story is inspiring people around the world. And her story has been featured on Business for Home, as well as Momentum Magazine. She lost 20 pounds in 31 days on this product itself, and her story went viral. She's one half of a power couple, which I haven't met her other half yet, and I'm hoping to meet him one day, and a documented 7-figure earner, and she did it in 17 months. So at this time, I would like to bring to the line a stay-at-home mom, gone mompreneur, Miss Pam McCray. So thank you, Pam, for taking your time out tonight and being here and sharing your information with my wonderful friends who have joined me here tonight.
Absolutely, Margie, I am on the line. Can you hear me well tonight?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I want to tell you, thank you so much for that phenomenal introduction. It is truly our pleasure to be in business with you as you are launching one of the biggest projects of your entire life. And so we're super excited to be on this journey with you, even more excited to be on here tonight to share with all of your guests that are dialing in, that are clicking the link in order to hear about something that I know without a shadow of a doubt is absolutely going to change their life. And so I just want to say congratulations to each every one of you that have been privately invited to hear about this incredible information, some products that are changing lives all over the entire world, some products that we are thankful that have been created because lives are truly being changed all because of a decision of people making a decision that, you know what, they want to be healthy. People realizing that, you know, their health is their wealth. And I can tell you that it wasn't that long ago when one yes began to turn our entire life around. And so I want to say hello to Heidi and Juanita, and I know Katrina, Rocio, Vanessa, and Mike, and May, and Joanna. You see, this was not intended to be a very large call, but a very private call of some special guests, Margie, who she wanted to hear about this information. She wanted to be able to share this information with you in order to allow you to get it firsthand, in order to allow you to hear about some company and some products that you can actually grab a hold of and be her very first customers, her VIP customers. Or maybe you're on here tonight and you're looking for something. You're looking for a way in order to create some financial freedom. Maybe you're that person listening in tonight in which you understand multiple streams of income. Maybe you're that person listening in tonight and you can understand legacy and being able to create some generational wealth. Well, I can tell you that that was my drive and my motivation in this industry for over 20 plus years. You see, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into this, I want to let you know a little bit about myself and how I said yes to this incredible opportunity. You see, my husband and I, we've been in the industry of direct sales over 20 plus years. And I don't know if you can imagine showing up to work and never getting a paycheck. Well, that was our story for a very long time, because we tried many of these businesses, never creating any success. But I want you to know that 3.5 years ago, began to turn our entire life around. You see, my husband was an engineer. We were accustomed to making those 6 figures a year. But imagine this, corporate America failing our family time and time again. You see, there were times in which we had a project. There were times in which he had nothing going on. And so we found ourselves many times living paycheck to paycheck, living off a 401k. And see, there comes a time in life where you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that's what ended up happening. And so I can tell you that was my drive and my motivation, coming from a background of being in the accounting field and just wanting freedom. I ended up becoming a real estate broker at one point in time. I just knew that there had to be something different in life, that life was not about just being able to get up every single day and to struggle. And so I can tell you, tried a lot of different businesses, not realizing that this was going to be the very opportunity that would change our life 3.5 years ago. But I can tell you that you're looking and listening to someone tonight, ladies and gentlemen, who once didn't believe in myself. I used to be very shy. I used to be a woman who allowed fear to stop me. I was that woman who did not fully understand my purpose. But it's something about when you begin to realize and recognize the greatness that God is on the inside of you, that greatness begins to come to the outside of you. And so I began to truly go on this journey of developing myself, of reading some books, of beginning to believe and to speak affirmations, beginning to pick up some personal development books. And as a result of it, I became the person that I was looking for. And so imagine one yes beginning to turn it all around. You see, I also want you to know that you're looking and you're listening to someone tonight who knows what it feels like to go through bankruptcy. Yes, we've been there, done that, not once, but twice. Also went through repossession. I remember the very day in which my husband had to sell the last vehicle that we had just so that our family could eat. And see, at that time, I began to realize, you know what, we have got to do something different, because I realized that the only way to change things was to definitely make a decision to change things. So we ended up, stepping out on faith. I'm sure there's some people out there that you just made a decision to just do something, right? To just take a risk. Well, that was us 3.5, really 4 years ago in August. We decided, you know what, let's pack our bags. Let's leave Atlanta, Georgia, which had been our home. And we decided, you know what, let's move to Miami, Florida. The job was good. The contracts were good. We had a plan, but we didn't know the full plan and what God was going to allow us to go through. Well, imagine this. Imagine right around the holiday season time of 2014, looking up, no job, no money. And we found ourselves literally at the top of 2015 homeless with no place to go. But I can tell you, we have an incredible visionary of our phenomenal movement, the 1,000 Family Movement, who goes by the name of Miss Stormy Wellington. You see, at that time, we were all broke. She had earned millions in this industry, but had gone from the bottom to the top, back down to the bottom. And she's not just my coach, but she is like a sister to me. So imagine not just 2 of us, but 5 of us pounding into her home. But one yes to a simple pack of tea truly began to turn our entire life around. You see, in an industry that we failed in for over 20 years, I simply began to sip on a simple cup of tea like this, not realizing that I was going to lose 20 pounds in 31 days and that my story would completely change my entire life. I have it right here, actually. Let me show it to you. This was me. I simply had some belly fat, if you guys can see this. I had some belly fat. And honestly, I didn't even believe that this product was going to work. I did not believe that this product was going to change our life. I actually told Miss Wellington no in the very beginning. But when I lost to 20 pounds in 31 days and my stomach went flat, and I began to share with the entire world what this product was doing for me, everybody wanted to know what was in my cup. And so life quickly began to change. And I'm thankful that I began to sip on this little pack of tea, because as I lost the weight, I had no idea that what would end up happening was that I, as a stay-at-home mom, was going to be able to go out and earn my family over $22,000 in less than 60 days after I had failed at so many of these businesses. Well, at that time, ladies and gentlemen, I quickly began to realize this is not about me. This is about the lives that God has connected me to in order to help to impact and to change. And so I kept sipping on this cup of tea, not realizing that it was going to turn into $250,000 in our household in less than 7 months' time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that my husband was still looking for that job, because I couldn't have done any of this without him. He was right there by my side as people wanted to know what this tea was, as people all over the world wanted to get this into their household, and we began to ship out product. We began to connect with people. He was right there doing a lot of the things for the business and also a lot of the things for the family as things quickly took off. And so I can tell you that at that time, he said, wait a minute, what if I decide to check in? Because he realized what I had done out there in the forefront by myself. So he said, what if? Because he knew that if one could put 1,000 to flight, 2 could put 10,000 to flight, we locked arms, began to build this business together. We more than doubled our income in the next few months. And we became the first 7-figure earners underneath the leadership of our coach. And we were able to do it in 17 months. And I say that to all of you guests on here tonight, invited by Margie, not to impress you, but to impress upon you that this is real. Lives all over the world are being changed. Lives all over the world are being impacted. And we are just getting started. So imagine you now grabbing a hold of some products that can absolutely bring change to your life. But imagine if you're looking for a vehicle, imagine you now helping our company become a household name, because those that get in front of a wave are the ones that create the freedom. And so I'm going to tell you that the name of this company is called Total Life Changes. And you see, we call it TLC. We have an incredible CEO and founder. I tell you, he is the most humblest man that I've ever met. And I want you to know that it started from very humble beginnings. Imagine just having a vision. Imagine having a dream and you making a decision to go for it. His name is Mr. Jack Fallon. This is him right here, for those of you that are watching live. Mr. Fallon started this company from his basement 19 years ago with a simple mission and a vision. He wanted to give us some products that would give us immediate gratification that would definitely help to bring change around the entire world by giving us a new quality of life. So imagine from his basement 19 years ago with his business partner, our COO, Mr. John Licari, and literally have been able to build this company to over a $100 million debt-free company annually. We're well on our way to becoming a $250,000 debt-free annual company. And so what he's been able to do is create a concept that now eliminates the form of millions and billions of dollars on marketing and advertising. And so we become the mouthpieces because the products flat out work. So imagine, I don't know if any of you imagine having a global business, but we have a global opportunity here because we're not just in the United States. We build teams all over the entire world from the comfort of our home because we ship in over 150 countries. We have over 50 life-changing products right here in Total Life Changes. I'm not going to talk to you all about all of them tonight, but I'm going to share with you a few that are definitely some of our immediate gratification products that are bringing change around the entire world. So let me start off with the tea. You see, we have an initiative right now within our company called the 30-33. You see, we're helping people all over the world to understand that their health is everything. You cannot live life to the fullest unless you are healthy. So we want people to pay attention to their heart health. So 30 minutes of cardio every single day for 30 days with 3 simple products will absolutely change your entire life. So let me talk about this tea. It's not a weight loss tea. So if you're watching me tonight and you're saying, I don't need to lose any weight, Pam, no worries, because it's a detox tea. And it's packed with no stimulants. It's all herbal. It has 9 herbs in it. And what it is going to do is go into your body. It's going to cleanse your colon, your liver at a cellular level. It is powerful, but it's known as our product that will help you to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. It's amazing. So imagine me being given this pack of tea 3.5 years ago, not believing in it. Yeah, I was given this tea. I kind of threw it in my purse. It was at the bottom of my purse. Ladies, you know how you're given something, you really don't want to try it right then and there. Well, that was me until Miss Wellington called me. And she said, Pam, I want my tea back, because she drank it. And within 10 days, she was down 10 pounds. But not only that, she was dependent upon prescription drugs just to use the restroom. And so as a result of her drinking this tea, she was in the restroom within 24 hours. And so that was huge for her. But then she went on to tell me that her sister Jackie was down 21 pounds in 2 weeks. And another friend of hers was down like 17 pounds in about 2.5 weeks. And so at that time, that's when I began to sip, not realizing that it was going to turn into a 7-figure income in 17 months. So that is the power of the IASO tea, which we at that time, and we call it now, the skin tea. We kind of changed the name. It was catchy. And so everybody all over the world, how can I get skin tea for real? And so that's the first product. Now, if you're on the go a lot, we also have the instant IASO tea. You see, Mr. Jack Fallon stays on the cutting edge of everything. So all you do with this one is you open this up, you pour it in a bottle of water like this, you shake it, voila, lose 5 pounds in 5 days on the go. This one makes enough for an entire week. You just sip it twice a day and you're going to lose the weight and detox and cleanse your body. So it's powerful. Now, the second product that I want to share with you tonight is a liquid vitamin. How many of you watching tonight, you take some pill form vitamins, vitamin D, vitamin C, a lot of pill form vitamins. Well, what if I told you that those vitamins are to no avail because your bodies can't absorb them? Well, we have a liquid vitamin that's packed with 72 minerals, 19 amino acids, 13 whole foods. It is powerful. Every single thing that your body needs is in 1 tablespoon of this product. Not only that, because it's a liquid, 98% absorption. Imagine 10 salads from 1 tablespoon is what this is going to give your body the equivalent to. So imagine this. I'm going to share with you an incredible story. I love this NutriBurst because it has changed my entire family's life. Not only do we not have sick days with our children because our children take this NutriBurst every single morning, but I can tell you a story about my dad who's 94 years old. You see, my dad, a little over 2 years ago, and this is his personal testimony, he was not in the condition that he's in today. He was flat on his back. He stopped responding to us. He would not communicate with us. On top of it, he was so weak that he could not even lift a fork to feed himself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at that time, just to keep it simple so you can understand his condition, I got a phone call and it was hospice. And they said, Ms. McCray, we need to offer our services because your dad's health is declining. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at that time, I decided, you know what? Let me give my dad 1 tablespoon of this product every single day. Well, guess what happened? Not only is he now having full-blown conversations, his memory is incredible. He's been wheelchair bound for over 2 years, unable to walk because his knees gave out from bilateral knee replacement. Ladies and gentlemen, now he's taking steps with a walker. But about 6 months in, I got a phone call. And guess who it was? It was hospice. And they said, Ms. McCray, this doesn't normally happen, but your dad no longer qualifies for our services. Ladies and gentlemen, he was released. He is 94 years old. As a matter of fact, fast tale, story sale. And so let me show you my dad. This is my dad on the right. This is what he looked like prior to the power of our NutriBurst. Flat on his back, you can see his eyes. And this is what my dad looks like today after the power of the NutriBurst. So as you can see, it looks like he's aging backwards. And I can tell you, truly has changed his life. So that's the NutriBurst. That's the second product, okay? A part of our Get Fit Kit that I'm introducing to you tonight. Now, how many of you watching, you have a little hard time getting your day going? Maybe you need a little energy boost because think about this. We tap into a lot of different industries. 8 of the fastest growing recession-proof industries. Weight loss is huge. Whether you need to lose it or not, I truly believe that the person that solves the most problems creates the most wealth. And weight loss is one of the top industries in which everybody looks to do, but they quit because it doesn't work all the time. And so then we have health and wellness and energy industry. All you have to do is walk into a gas station or to a grocery store and you'll see how powerful that is because they have all of those unhealthy drinks like 5-hour energies, Monster drink, Red Bull. Well, imagine an all-natural alternative called the NRG. You see, this NRG is going to turn on the energy, but also turn off the appetite because it burns 300 to 600 calories a day. But not only that, guess what else? What else it does? It's known as the happy pill. If you're not the happiest person in the morning, if you're that person that says, wait a minute, don't talk to me until I have my cup of coffee when you get to work, well, imagine the power of the NRG now helping with that because it has a component in it that has helped people with some serious issues. So that is the NRG. So now when you take these 3 and you put them together, I've just introduced to you the Get Fit Kit. A lot of people all over the world are grabbing a hold of this kit, taking back their health, taking everything to an all-new level. If you're that person that's on the go and you want the instant, then this one is known as the Freedom Kit. Okay, so either one, powerful kits that's changing lives all over the world. Now I have a few more products that I'm sharing with you tonight. Another industry that we're really excited about is that we're tapping into not just an industry, we have skincare. One of the products that I want to tell you about is called the Emu Oil. This one is for the person that has any type of pain. You see, this one is going to penetrate 7 layers deep. You just rub it on, it helps. I work out a lot, so I use this Emu Oil daily, but it also helps to grow back thinning hair on the top, the edge line. It helps with any kind of skin issue. All you do is Google it. We have the 100% pure form right here at Total Life Changes, and it helps with any kind of skin issue. So skincare we have whitening, toothpaste, soap, the charcoal. We have here Cafe Delgado, our slimming coffee. If you're a coffee on here, I lost 6 pounds in 2 days from a simple cup of coffee. So we have something for everybody here at TLC. But I also want to just close it out with these few products. See, we're doing something that has never been done before. We are tapping into the sexual performance industry. So we're having fun helping relationships with all natural products. You see, we have this Strike for men and this Love for ladies, both which are going to enhance sexual performance in the bedroom. This Strike is like to the little blue pill, not going to name it, kind of rhymes with Niagara, but ours is all natural. These are all herbs on the back of it. And so no negative side effects. But what's so powerful about this one, that it helps a male to maintain a healthy prostate, which is very important. It lasts for about 24, 48 hours. But then Mr. Fallon, I say he always has jokes, okay, because this one wasn't enough. He came out with the Strike Extreme. This one has the same health benefits, only it's going to last for 6 days. So 2 powerful products, right? But then he didn't forget about us ladies. We have this Love. It's going to increase libido, moisture boost, so many different things in the bedroom. But I also want you to know that it has health benefits too. All herbal, so it helps to balance our pH, ladies. And also it helps with any kind of menopausal issues that you can think of. So when you take these together, you put them together, you now have what we call a lot of fun back into relationships. So we're super excited about that. They're all natural products. And so amazing products that are definitely changing lives. So if you got on here tonight and you just wanted to hear about these products that Margie wanted you to listen to, then definitely send her a text message, give her a call tonight and say, you know what, I'm ready to get healthy. I'm ready to get fit. Definitely become one of her VIP customers. But if you're like myself, you're like Margie, you're like Keisha, that she mentioned, who couldn't make it on here tonight, her sponsor, and you're saying, you know what, I'm looking for a vehicle. You know, maybe you have some college tuition that you want to pay. Maybe you want to be able to go on a vacation whenever you feel free. Maybe you want to create some generational wealth. Well, that's what's happening here in Total Life Changes, Legacy. Then stay tuned for just a few more minutes. But before I go any further, I have an incredible guest on here tonight that has an amazing testimony and truly said yes. And as a result of it, as a single mom, she is getting it done on a very part-time basis. And so Ms. Gwen Bennett, share with all of Margie's guests what TLC has done for you so far.
Absolutely. Coach Pam, can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this platform. Thank you so much, Margie. Congratulations to you and congratulations to everybody that is going to say yes this evening. My name is Gwendolyn Bennett. I'm a regional director here at Total Life Changes. And let me tell you something. When I said yes to Total Life Changes about 3 years ago, I was in a position where I was in a dark place, you know, being a single mom, going from a divorce, foreclosure, all of these different things were happening to me. And all I said was one word, and that was YES, to one thing, a pack of tea, asking me to lose 5 pounds in 5 days quickly. I drank 2 8 ounces of this particular product. 2 8 ounces. I lost 13 pounds my first 2 weeks, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to tap into it a little bit more. I wanted to lose more weight. I wanted to be in a size 6 for my 46th birthday. I went from a 14 to a size 6. You can actually see this here, where I wanted to be in a size 6 for my 46th birthday. I'll be 48 in a couple of weeks. I've been maintaining this size 6 for the past 2 years because I said yes to these products. Guys, let me tell you something. This has been nothing short of amazing. Just when Coach Pam talked about the NutriBurst, it gives me chills because my son, Caden, 10 years old, in and out of the ICU 5 times, upper respiratory issues. Guys, no medical claims or anything like that, but I could tell you something. When Caden was in the hospital, as a parent, not being able to assist your child, you just watching them heave in and out, the pain that he was going through because he couldn't get his breath, lungs just full of fluid and things like that, and you can't help him. But I began to give him that NutriBurst every single day, not leaving the threshold of our home, because I knew that he needed to build his immune system. And that's exactly what the NutriBurst did, because he has not been hospitalized in the last 2 years, ICU, because of the NutriBurst. Super powerful product. Guys, these products are nothing short of amazing. I was just telling Coach Pam today, you know, my aunt passed away oversized, not using the products, but you know, she watched me lose the weight. She watched me get healthy. And because I had my hands on these products, she still didn't take them. I just get chills because I know that we have some amazing products over here. And, you know, I just want to get into every household to let them know that these products actually save lives. Just listening to testimonies of others where they're getting off medication because of these products, super powerful. And not only that, let me tell you something financially. As a single mom, having to tell your children no, walking into the store and saying, no, not today. You can't get that. No, you're going to have to wait till I get paid next week. No, we can't go on this trip. No, we can't do this. There's no vacation and things like that. But guess what? With Total Life Changes, I was able to do that. I'm going to tell you something. Last week, I was just on a cruise, okay? Celebrating with my family, short excursions, no holding back whatsoever. Mr. Caden, I can tell you, he's sitting in a room ordering pina coladas. I had to put a stop to his card because I'm like, hold on, listen. But he was just ordering pina coladas and doing whatever he wanted to do, his first cruise. So Total Life Changes has been able to help me assist my daughter in the last 2 years of college, you know, being able to take care of her bills, car note, car insurance, rent, lights, water, whatever she needed as a college student, hair, nails. If you have a college student, you understand what I'm talking about. I was able to do all of that on a part-time basis, making a strong 5 figures here at Total Life Changes. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited for you, Margie. I'm excited for the people that are here that joined in for you tonight. And you know what? One word can change your life, and that's YES. So thank you, Coach Pam. Thank you, Margie, for letting me share this evening. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ms. Gwen Bennett, for taking time out of your evening to come on here with all of Margie's guests and to share what TLC has done for you so far. Super excited about our journey. Know we got a lot of lives to change together. So ladies and gentlemen, you've been able to hear real people, real results. That's all we do is we share our stories and we help to change the lives of others. So those of you that are interested in finding out more about this compensation plan, how is Gwen as a part-timer, literally a single mom, able to do all of that and create and become a documented 5-figure earner within our organization, all because of one yes. Well, it helps because not only do the products work, they can stand alone if there wasn't a compensation plan. But we also have the #1 comp plan in the entire world. We've been voted as that, documented as that by the people. And so let me share with you quickly how we're getting it done. You see, we don't just get paid one way, but we get paid 5 powerful ways here in Total Life Changes. And the first way is real simple. It's retail. And I ask each and every one of you on here tonight, Juanita, Heidi, and Rocio, and Katrina, and Vanessa, and Mike, and Meg, and Joanna, who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Because when people hear that question, they want to know how they can get it. It's powerful. And so imagine you asking that question to your friend, family, your coworkers, people that you come in contact with, you know, other business professionals, entrepreneurs, and they say, yes, they want it. Well, you're going to be given a state-of-the-art website that now you can just send people to passively. You know, they want the product, they go place an order. As they click an order, you're going to create a weekly check. You see, Mr. Fallon pays us every single week. We get a check from Total Life Changes. It's strong, it's powerful. But not just that, imagine half, 50%. You see, we have an industry high as far as our retail commissions. So we have a partnership here with Mr. Jack Fallon, and we're excited about that. Now, the second component to our retail commission is, you see, as a business owner, as owning a home-based business, not just getting all of these, tax write-offs, but imagine this, you're now going to have some inventory because you're able to choose a product package to come into the business with. Well, products on hand are going to create some cash on demand. You see, one pack of this tea, it makes enough for a whole week. People pay $20. We sell 1 pack for $20 for a week. They lose 5 pounds in 5 days. What do you think is going to happen? Well, they're coming back for more. So your on-hand retail money is powerful because we only pay $10 for a pack of this tea. So people try it. They come back for more. I remember going to a women's event early on when I first got started. And at that time, we didn't even mark it up to get any retail commissions. We didn't know. Well, at that time, we sold it for what we paid for it, $10. Well, when I saw this little pack of tea multiplied to almost $400 in less than 20 minutes, I knew I had something called change in my hands after failing for over 20 years. So that's the power of retail. Now, the second way we get paid is for the person that says, you know what, I understand what John Paul Getty says. I'd rather have 1% of 100 people efforts than 100% of my own. And so imagine this. What's going to happen is now you're able to share this. And as people become products of the product, they results, they're going to say, wait a minute, Margie, I know some people who want to lose weight. They're seeing me smile a little bit more because I'm on the happy pill. They're seeing the inches come off me. And so people say, how can I get started so that I can make some extra income from the comfort of my home? Well, every single time that someone partners with you, you're going to earn a 50% Fast Start bonus, another partnership. So imagine this, we have a lot of different packages. They range from $100 all the way up to $1,500. Doesn't matter where a person gets started. But imagine this, you earning anywhere between $50 all the way up to $650 because every product has volume attached to it and you receive 50%. It's powerful. That's the Fast Start bonus. Now, the third, fourth, and fifth ways, ladies and gentlemen, these are ways that we consider our residual component, residual income. You see, one of the reasons why my husband and I, we tried so many businesses in this industry for over 20 years was because we understood the power of being able to make money in your sleep. Warren Buffett says, you know what, if we don't figure out a way to make money in our sleep, we will end up working until we die. Well, we knew that we didn't want to work until we died. We wanted some freedom. I wanted to be able to be that mom that could be there with my kids as they grew up instead of dropping them off and sitting in traffic for 2 to 4 hours a day and never having any time with my family. So now imagine this. We have what we call the hybrid binary. All you need is 2 people. So you go find 2 people that say yes, 2 people that want to get healthy, 2 people that want to create some income from home. Well, now what happens is you activate the hybrid binary. Now, what's so powerful about this is that this is Project 1000 for Margie. She's just getting started. Okay, everyone goes to the system one behind the other. We have a left leg and a right leg. So what that means is you have the opportunity to become the first in her organization as we now build this to 1,000 people over the next 120 days. So imagine this, you may not know each other on here tonight. Heidi may not know Juanita or Katrina or Rosie or Vanessa or Mike, all of you that are on here. But imagine this, the person that says, you know what, Margie, I'm ready, put me in first. People become a part of your team as this thing begins to build. It's a slow build, but as it builds, I'm gonna tell you, it's a ball that you won't be able to stop rolling. And so you're now able to earn percentages every week up to $20,000 a week. And you may be saying $20,000 a week, is that real? It is. You see, ladies and gentlemen, in the beginning, I didn't think it was real until my husband and I, we were able to max out this binary many times, making $20,000 in 1 week, not counting the other ways that we get paid. So many of my business partners max this out every single week, literally making $20,000 a week on this one way of pay. So it's strong. Now, the fourth way we get paid is, I don't know if you've been a part of any other businesses, or perhaps a traditional business where it's dependent upon you and you only. Well, imagine this, teamwork makes the dream work here in Total Life Changes. So we help each other build as a team. Now, what's gonna happen is our fourth way is a check match, all right? Once you personally enroll someone into the business, you now are going to receive a 50% check match when they get paid every single week. Let me give you an example. Let's say for the purpose of this call tonight, that my husband and I, we personally enrolled Margie into our team. Well, Margie goes out for the week and she makes a $3,000 bonus on the binary. Well, she's gonna get her $3,000, but we're excited because we personally introduced her to this. So, and we're helping her. So we're gonna get a $1,500 check match. Now think about this, Margie is just one person. We also personally enrolled Gwen Bennett and other people. And every time Gwen gets paid, she gets her check, but we get a 50% check match. It's strong. But then there's another level. It's called the second generation. And now you're able to earn up to another 50%. For instance, now Margie says yes. And now Heidi and Juanita and Rocio and Joanna and May and Vanessa and Mike and all of them, you say yes, well, we earn an additional check match. And so whatever you get paid, now there's that additional, all you got to do is remember 100% bonus payout is powerful. And the last way we get paid is what we call a lifestyle bonus. Once you reach the rank of a national director, which is what my husband and I are, TLC says, you know what, I'm just going to give you $1,500 a month to maintain your lifestyle. You can do whatever you choose with it. Some companies call it car bonuses. Some companies tell you got to go get a certain color car, all of that. Mr. Fallon says, no, it's your money. Do what you want. Go on vacation, pay your kids college tuition, do whatever you like, give it away. It is yours for free. So that's the #1 compensation plan in the entire world. This is all of the information that Margie wanted you to hear about tonight. And simply, she just wanted to invite you on to hear about change. You see, we have some products that are changing lives all over the entire world. We have a compensation plan that people are having a hold of. Literally, in the last 3.5 years, underneath the leadership of our coach, we've been able to create 9 documented millionaires. And my husband and I, we were first. Well, I can tell you that over the next 18 months, we are in the process of creating 10 more documented millionaires. We're collapsing the time frame. You see, in the midst of that means there's a lot of documented 6-figure, 5-figure earners literally doing this on a part-time basis. And so the question is, are you ready to get healthy, or are you ready to get healthy and to create some wealth? You see, for those of you that are saying, okay, what do I need to do, Pam, in order to get started? It's simple. You grab if you want to become a customer, you can say, you know what, Margie, I want this Get Fit kit, okay? Get your products, begin to get healthy. But the only difference between a customer and a business partner is really $35 for your business kit. Now you're going to get some of these magazines, some brochures, and you're in business with Total Life Changes now as an independent business owner. And now you just use a product pack. You can get in with that Get Fit kit, which is right at $150. There's a $100 pack. And they go all the way up, $300, $500, $1,500. It doesn't matter where you start. Each product pack has product. So depending on the amount of product that you want to start your business with, that is where you get in. And now you're able to double your initial investment by retailing the products. It's powerful. So ladies and gentlemen, as I close out this call tonight, I just want to say, you know, it's exciting. Exciting times because lives are definitely being changed. 3.5 years ago, I had no idea that one yes was going to turn it all around, but it did. It allowed us to truly go from broke. It allowed us to go from living paycheck to paycheck. It allowed us to go from homeless to now living in a beautiful home. It allowed us to, I forgot to tell you, imagine losing your last vehicle, selling your last vehicle, and having to rent cars for over 2 years. That was our story. But I'm thankful because as that stay-at-home mom, they used to sit at home and cry, literally because we were so broke. Our son, who just turned 19, he struggled in school. And I remember watching him struggle once we realized what was going on. Imagine he was moved along in the school system. He was given grades that he did not deserve. And when I caught it, he was in 8th grade. And he had a gift of playing basketball, but he was never able to play once he got into high school because I begged that school in 8th grade to retain him. I said, he's not ready for high school. Once I caught it, please retain him. Well, they didn't retain him. They didn't promote him. They placed him into the 9th grade. And when I said, what does place mean? They said, it means, Ms. McCray, he doesn't meet the qualifications, but we're moving him along anyway, setting him up to fail. So we watched our child struggle. I did all I could, literally to the point of probably hurting him because I was trying to do the work in order to just try to help him. But I can tell you, I remember the tears. But we could not afford a tutor. But one yes allowed us to not just hire a private tutor to help him as he came to our house, but one yes allowed us to give him a chance at his dream, ladies and gentlemen. So not only are we living our life like we always dreamed of, but imagine your children, because one yes allowed us to pay cash to put him in a top private boarding school for his senior year that's known for basketball. Many NBA players graduated from there. And not only that, was he able to play ball, in which he was told he would never do, closed out with that private education, MVP, and we just dropped him off at college last week with a full-blown scholarship. And so that's the reason why I can say I'm thankful, because it's not about us. It is truly about us helping to impact and change the lives of others, and Total Life Changes is a total life change. And so, Margie, I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share with all of your incredible guests on this call tonight. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. So Margie, I'm gonna turn it back over to you and just let you share some closing words with your guests this evening.
Wow, how powerful was that, everybody? And let me tell you, I know there's probably one part of her story that we all have in common. And I just can't tell you that hearing her story just made me want to really, really say yes. And I think that was God's power telling me, if she can do it, I can do it too. I'm here, guys, for you. I want everyone to be healthy. I want your friends, your families, anyone that you think needs to be taking these products to make their life better. Reach out to them. Reach out to me. I am here for you. If you guys want to be a customer, you guys want to be part of this great business, you know where to find me. You have my number. But first and foremost, I want to really thank you guys all for taking your time out tonight and listening to Pam, and thank you for bringing Gwen on, Pam. God, just an inspirational story as well, because we all struggle. I don't think any of us have a perfect life and have all that extra financial cash just laying around. And I too, for one, my goal is hopefully to retire debt-free. And that is a very big goal of mine, and Total Life Changes is going to get me there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
Have a great night, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Good night.